Hey everyone, it's your girl Peachy with another installment of Black History Month Create a SIMS. Today we are going to learn about Mary Ellen Pleasant. Stay tuned. Mary Ellen Pleasant was born in 1814 in Virginia and spent her early years in Nantucket, Massachusetts. She worked as a bondservant to the Husseys, an abolitionist family. She later married James Smith, a wealthy former plantation owner and also an abolitionist. Mary Ellen and James worked on the Underground Railroad, and after Smith's death 4 years later, Mary Ellen continued her work as a conductor. Mary Ellen married John James Pleasant around 1848. To avoid trouble with slavers for their abolitionist work, the couple moved to San Francisco in 1852. She established several restaurants for California miners. With the help of clerk Thomas Bell, Mrs. Pleasant amassed a fortune by 1875 through her investments in various businesses. She also helped establish the Bank of California. While she was becoming an influential figure in the city, Pleasant was living pretty much the life of a double agent. While most of San Francisco knew her as white, the black community knew that she was black and fighting for abolition. African Americans knew that if they wanted something, they could go to her and somehow she would use her influence. These actions earned her the nickname Black City Hall. In 1865, Pleasant decided it was safe enough to stop passing as a white woman. For the first time, she checked black on the census. Some whites felt betrayed because of all this time they thought she was one of them. Pleasant earned her title as the mother of California's early civil rights movement by establishing the local Underground Railroad. In the 1860s and 1870s, Mrs. Pleasant brought several civil rights lawsuits in California, especially against the trolley companies, most of which she won. By the 1880s, a smear campaign by the widow of Thomas Bell damaged Mrs. Pleasant's reputation. After Bell died, his widow sued to maintain control of their multi-million-dollar estate. Pleasant lost that legal battle in large part because her finances were so closely tied to Bell's that it was difficult to prove what was hers alone. It also didn't help Pleasant's case that her reputation had been tarnished by the accusations repeated in local newspapers and tabloids. Now she had been labeled a voodoo priestess, a prostitute, and a madam. At that time, newspapers and tabloids could make any revelations without repercussion. Yet, Pleasant never cowered from the press or anyone. She mocked the negative media attention and even played into it. She carried around a crystal ball as a prop. Her whole life, Mary Ellen Pleasant was a fugitive by virtue of her skin color and wicked by virtue of her gender. Local newspaper began to taunt her with the title Mammy, which she reportedly hated. She never recovered her prestige from this campaign. Pleasant was plunged into poverty and forced to live with friends until she died in 1904 at nearly 90 years old. Here's to Mrs. Mary Ellen Pleasant. Thanks for watching the Black History Month Create a SIMS. Please leave a comment. I truly appreciate it. Bye for now.